Hey there YouTube, this is Elite Master bringing you a video review. Today I'll be taking a look at the 1/144 scale Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans Manrodi. And this is the Manrodi, piloted by the children soldiers of the Brewers group, the Space Pirates. And it is actually really neat looking mobile suit. I like it a lot. And the head kind of looks like Kermit the Frog. So I call it the Frog Gundam. Frog unit. Even the chest kind of looks like a frog. Like it's got the mouth here, and the eyes, and it's like rabbit. The Manrodi is extensively a heavily armored Rodi frame, which is like the workhorse mecha, is used for construction and as cannon fodder pretty much through the series. Now then, as you can see, it is molded in green with this purplish color for the inner frame, purplish gray. Got very few stickers in that it's got one. Technically it's got three. It's got one big black sticker with the 3 triangle camera, or you get one straight black sticker and a separate triangle set of camera so you can move it to any side of the head. Would have been nice to see like a moving mono thing here, but considering the shape that it's in, this weird oval, I understand why. And that's it for colors, really. It's got no other colors to it. Well, it's got one other color, but it's entirely for the weapon. Now then, for this kit's articulation, it's strange. It's not bad, it's strange. The head is on a double ball joint, but you don't really get much movement out of it. You can get some good tilt, and if you bring it forward, you can get it look up a bit, which ain't bad, and you look down a bit, and it can rotate side to side a little. It's got ball joint shoulders right there that swing out and then wriggle around and rotate, and a little bit of a modification that I've done. I can show it. Right there, you see that bit right there? There's a piece of plastic that juts downward like this, and it keeps the arm like at that angle. But if you cut it off, you can bring the arm all the way down. And that just adds a little bit more of a stock shoulder position. Anyway, it has this shoulder armor that can move out like that. The actual arm itself can move outward that way on the hinge, and the shoulder armor can move out and wiggle about. It's got bicep rotation, a double jointed elbow that gets you about 90 degrees. The hands are ball joints. It's got a hinge in the torso that moves forward and back like so. Not super effective, but still nice that it's there. It's got a rotation at the ball joint for the waist. And the front skirts are ball joints that can move upward. Side skirts on hinges that move out and rotate side to side. The hips do not move, but they do have forward and back and outward universal joints with the thigh swivel and double jointed knee that gets about 90. And its foot is very interesting. I like the foot. Moves forward and back really well. The ball jointed thruster is nice, but the two pieces here are connected, and you can swivel them inward to give them a good ankle tilt, which is not something I would have thought this hooved thing would have been able to do. Looks really good, actually. He's got thrusters in his butt, and the thrusters on his back are on ball joints that can wiggle around a little bit. Very nice detail all around on this kit. Like, I haven't picked anything out yet in panel lining because I want to show how the kit looks out of the box, but got tons of detail all over it, even here in the back. That looks great. So instead of color separation, which it didn't really need because these are the colors it came in, they opted to go for tons of panel lines to make it look really highly detailed. Now then, for its accessories, it only has 2. It has the Brewer submachine gun, which is very nice looking. It's just a couple pieces of plastic, just 2 slapped together. And it's got this nice curved magazine here, and it does hold it really well, very easily. It's just a simple submachine gun, and you can store it on the back by accessing this panel that slides out, and there's a slot right there, and there's a hole right there. Fits in real nice and secure, won't fall out. Now then, it also comes with the cleaver hammer. That's what I call it, because it's freaking awesome. It's this big old brutal cleaver, and then it can turn it around so it's a big old brutal hammer. I love this weapon. It's so simple. It's just two pieces of plastic slapped together. It's super simple, but it's very deadly looking. And this too can be mounted on the back skirt. It's a little bit looser than the gun, but not by a huge amount. So yeah, and because these are the only accessories it comes with, it can hold both items and not have to worry about any spare parts being laid around doing nothing. And that is it. That's all there is to the Manrodi. It's a fantastic little model kit. Now let me show some comparisons, because it is tiny. It's very wide, but it is rather short. Here it is side by side with the Grays, the other Grunt mobile suit of the series. And yeah, the Grays is an average size mobile suit. This thing's really short. And one more shot next to the Barbados. And the Barbados has a good height to him. He's out of frame right now, but yeah, you can see he's a lot taller. And that is really it. There's nothing else that the Manrodi is going to do for you. It's very simple build, very simple design, but really fun. It's very solid. I can shake this thing all day and nothing will fall off. I can just plop him down, he'll stand there. He does have a port for an action-based connector if you'd want to put him on one. It's really a rather nice kit. Very unique design too. I really love it. And the colors, they're kind of boring, but nothing a lick of paint won't fix. And unfortunately, they didn't really do any like cross compatibility with this kit to the Barbados like they did with the Grays and the Schwalbe. But you don't really need it. This is a nice little standalone kit, and it can stand to be done with some army building. It's very cheap. You can get it real cheap. So that's it. It's a very nice kit. Highly recommend it. I recommend pretty much all the kits from the I.B.O line so far. And I will see you all in the next video.